This gospel was chosen for the liturgy by the church because Saint Monica prayed for her son Augustine, who was dead in sin, and met with an amazing conversion of Augustine just before Monica died. Monica was the mother of Saint Augustine in the 4th century, or the 300s. And her persistence and prayers won the conversion of her son, giving the church and human civilization one of the greatest minds and one of the most endearing of saints. In his Confessions, Augustine himself paints an unforgettable picture of his mother, Saint Monica, and her influence on him was very deep and lasting. Saint Monica followed her son's career with genuine pride, unhappy only that he had wandered away from God into immoral living. And she followed him from Africa to Rome to Milan, hoping that a good marriage might settle him down and change his life. She almost despaired of his conversion, but when she poured out her heart to a bishop about her concern for her son, he told her, "It is not possible that a son of so many tears should perish." Finally, under the influence of St. Ambrose in Milan and her own persistence and prayers, a change came over Augustine. She stayed with him at a villa in the country where he went to prepare himself for baptism and to carry on discussions with his friends. And Monica joined in those discussions and showed herself something of a philosopher and scholar in her grasp of the scriptures. Finally, in 387, the great day came and Augustine was baptized by Ambrose at Easter, together with several of his friends. He prepared to return to Africa, stopped off at the port city of Ostia before embarking for his homeland. And it was there that Monica carried on those conversations with her son that Augustine records in his Confessions, and it is there that she died with her son beside her. Her passing was the beginning and an end for Augustine. He carried his memory of her to his grave, realizing the great debt that he owed her, and was cheered in later years by the memory of his holiness. The big lesson, of course, for us is the power of persistence in prayer, to never give up. I have a personal belief. I think that God is love, and God always works where love is. And where God finds love, often the prayers are not answered for a very long time, because God wants that love to lead us into holiness. And it was St. Monica's love for her son that kept her praying persistently, never giving up. And it was that love too which led her to become eventually a great saint.